Hello guys, good morning and welcome to another coffee and devotionals video. Yay! So today's coffee I made at home. This is the K-Cup iced coffee. It's the one that you can brew over ice. And this is in the flavor cookies and caramel. And I have vanilla bean creamer in here that I'm out of. But anyway, let's get into today's word. So today I'm going to be touching on this book. I did go over all the books that we will be reading in this series in episode 1. So this is one of those. This one's called The Weekly Purpose Project. This is my least opened of the 3 because I get anxious anytime I'm thinking about my purpose or like what I'm supposed to do in life. I don't know if it's just me, like that's embarrassing, but like I get so anxious, and this book asks like the right questions for you to figure it out. And then I kind of just, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna get into this. I hope this helps somebody who needs it, because one question that I just always have in my head is, Lord, what am I supposed to be doing? I literally don't know. Like, if you guys watch my life, I am literally all over the place. Like, I currently work at a bar as a manager. Like, huh? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, so I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, what am I doing? And another thing that's super important is to know before I even get into this is you are doing something. God has you doing whatever it is that you're doing for a reason and for a season. So like, for instance, when I was working retail and I didn't like it, wasn't my favorite, but I was there for a reason and a season, which I saw afterwards. You know what I mean? You don't see it while you're in it. Like, the amount of lives I was able to touch and the people I was able to bring to God and to be kind to, that's probably, I'm thinking, most likely why he put me in that situation, for that reason and for that season, for those people. Do you know what I mean? And maybe not for that job. So I don't know, maybe that was some character building for me. Like, you guys need to like just think back on the things that he's had you do that you didn't like doing, but what did you get out of that, and what were you able to accomplish for God and for somebody else? You can't see it while you're in it, but you'll be able to see it after. So anyway, let's get into this book. Also, I know my nails are off. I have to put them on. I am literally about to go to work, but I want to finish filming this, edit it, and then like do my nails, get ready for work, because girl, I gotta go. I'm working all night today, and so I gotta go, but it's okay. So we're gonna get into this book. I'm just saying I don't have time to put my nails on. I'm sorry, girl. It's okay. Y'all not judging me. So let's get into like this book. Can we just have a second? I know it's not about the books, but the reason why I gravitated towards these devotionals, because as you guys know, I have 3 of this like brand and this like same books with different themes. They're beautiful. Like, they're so pretty, and they kind of like calm me when I'm scrolling through the pages. Like, really? Like, cute. I love it. Anyway, these are from Target or Amazon. So let's see. Let's start with episode 1. Let's start with the first page. Look at that first page. Look, that's super cute. Okay, so it says introduction. Discovering the purpose God gave you. I know, we're getting there. This is some hard-hitting stuff. Okay, ready? And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according for his purpose. Romans 8:28. So then it says, do you know your purpose? Do you wake up every morning raring to go out, then go to sleep each night satisfied with what you've done that day to make the world a better place? If so, you are very fortunate to have your purpose so clear and so defined. But if your purpose is still a bit of a mystery to you, this book is for you. This is more than just a journal or devotional. This is a guide to help you tap into your passion, identify your purpose, figure out your gifts and skills, how to best use them, make plans to make a difference, and start taking actual steps to pursue them. God planted a purpose in your heart long ago. He is expecting you to find it and pursue it with him. It is something that he chose specifically for you, something that will be meaningful and allow you to love and serve the people around you. It will be something that lights up your life, makes you feel fulfilled and positive, and above all else, brings you ever closer to him. I like that little intro. All right, so we're actually going to start off with the first page. So week 1, this is on page 4 of the Purpose book. So it says, get to know yourself. The purpose in a man's heart is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Proverbs 25. God created you for a purpose. He blessed you with talents, skills, and passions that all allow you to pursue that purpose. God knows you inside and out and has already given you everything you need. But do you know yourself that well? It's very difficult to find your purpose if you haven't taken the time to get to know yourself. To find your purpose, you need to know what lights you up inside, what you're really great at doing, and what you aren't so great at doing. You need to know what works well for you and what doesn't. Which things make you feel most alive and on fire, and which activities sap your strength and leave you exhausted. What do you want to be doing with your precious time and energy? It's okay if you don't know what you want yet, but if you truly want to live your purpose, it's time to start figuring it out. So, I love that. This book is gonna guide you. It's not gonna force you into anything, but it's okay. I'll get into the questions, but it asks things that kind of get you thinking, so that you can kind of figure out and then chat with God about maybe if those things are your purpose. So let me get into the little prompts here. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what do you most enjoy doing? I'll wait for you guys to answer in your head. For me, I most enjoy being creative. I love making videos. I love making people happy. I don't know, I just really like making people smile and bringing like genuine joy. That's something that I've always liked. So every time someone asks me like, what do you think you're supposed to be doing? Like, I just say, I don't know. I just want to bring joy. But to me, that's not, it's not a formed purpose. I know that I want to bring joy, but I don't know how. So I'm still trying to work on that. I love making videos, but I also want to be able to reach people in a way that I'm supposed to, which is why I started the Coffee and Devotional series, because I love to make videos. I love Jesus. I want to help, you know what I mean? So I started this series. This probably isn't my purpose. It could be, I don't know, but just taking steps in general towards what could be for you. Also, your purpose is not going to be anything harmful to other people or to yourself or anything bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, to keep that in mind as well. So next it says, what are your biggest strengths and what are your biggest weaknesses? Next it says, describe how you are wired and what's in your heart that makes you feel alive. So something that really gets you going. You get out of bed, you're like, yeah, I can't wait to do this. Or you get to do this something once a week or something. You're like, yeah, it's my day to do this. Like, what thing is that? Something that's pleasing for God. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's making any sense, but those are the prompts. I will put them up on the screen at the beginning or right now. So again, what do you most enjoy doing? What are your biggest strengths and weaknesses? And describe how you're wired. What's in your heart that makes you feel alive? Okay, so this next one is on page 8, and it says your purpose comes from God. So it says, do not allow this world to mold you in its own image. Instead, be transformed from the inside out by renewing your mind. As a result, you will be able to discern what God wills and whatever God finds good, pleasing, and complete. Romans 12:2. So you may have a lot of different passions in life, but not all of them are related to your purpose. Key. So how do you know if something you're passionate about is your purpose or just another interest? Your purpose is something God has planted in your heart. If your might be purpose contradicts God's word or doesn't come from a place of love and helping others, then it probably isn't the real deal. There are a lot of things you can do with your life that our culture would applaud you for and tell you it's fine, but that God wouldn't. Those things will not be your purpose. So that's what I was trying to kind of say on those other pages, getting ahead of myself. Sorry. But like anything that's your purpose is not going to be something that God disapproves of. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be okay, I don't want to give any crazy examples, so let me just not. But it's going to be something nice, something pleasing to God, like going to, okay, this is also extreme. So I also don't want you guys to think like you have to do something relating to spreading the word. Like that's not the only thing that your purpose can be. God has put you here to do something, and just something that's not like horrible, you know what I mean? But it also doesn't have to be saving babies in a third world country and going out there to preach to them. Do you know what I mean? Like some people think that that is what we're looking for when we're finding purpose, but no, like that's for some people. But we're looking for just like ordinary purposes. Like it doesn't have to be super extraordinary, but whatever it is, God put it in your heart, so it's extraordinary to Him. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that helps. Okay. Anyway, it says, do you truly feel like this potential purpose came from God? So whatever purpose that you're thinking about, do you think He sent that into your heart? Or is it the enemy trying to get in it? Like, would He approve of this thing that you want to do? And why or why not? I'll put that up too. And how does this potential purpose align with God's word? So, like I said, it doesn't have to be about spreading the word, but it also can't be something going against it, if that makes sense. So, how would your purpose align with those things? And then also, as it said in here, you might feel like something is your purpose, but it's just another interest, and you don't know those things until you explore them and you talk to God about those things. Like I said, this could be my purpose, like spreading God's word, being able to make you guys happy and stuff like that. But also it could just be another interest of mine, and I am fine with that. And I am fine with figuring it out. Okay, this is going to be the last one that I touch on. It's on page 10, and it says, ask God. It says, I cry out to God Most High, to God who fulfills His purpose for me. Psalm 57:2. Your purpose is never just yours. It will always be something that you share with God, and He wants to work alongside you to fulfill it. So it makes sense that the best way to discover your purpose is to ask God for His guidance. Pray, ask Him questions, then embrace times of stillness so you can listen for His answers. Be alert for those little nudges. Talk to God about your purpose every chance you get. You may find the answers you need immediately, or it may take time, but eventually God will show you where He needs you. So I really like that little thing that they put there. That's perfect. So God is always going to be your number one answer for this. And another thing is you need to allow yourself to be still to listen to the things that He's saying to you. Like you need to intentionally take the time to listen to what God is trying to say to you. Like have quiet time or have a moment to just chat with Him, you know what I mean? And like really figure it out so you can like be alert to what He has and what He's trying to put in your mind, and just chat to Him about those things that you said a few minutes ago when I asked you like what your purpose is and what you enjoy doing and stuff like that. You guys can bounce ideas, like He'll bounce things with you, and then you'll figure out what it should be eventually. And it says you may get answers immediately, or it may take time. I never get answers immediately. It always takes time. But I feel like that's something that's great about life that He's blessed us with. Like we have the time to figure these things out, and it's kind of fun. Like it's a little bit stressful, like not knowing what your purpose is, but when you finally do get to it, I'm sure it's gonna be so worth it. Do you know what I mean? Like you're gonna be so happy. So it says, pray to God and ask Him what your purpose is. And then what do you think God is trying to tell you? All right, guys, so that is it for today's coffee and devotionals video. Like I said, I'm about to get to work, so I need to hurry up, edit this, post it. I might have my fiance try to post it for me. I just want to really make sure I can get it up for you guys today. Yeah, so I really hope you guys have a good day. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped somebody. I hope this helped you, like, just at least get some ideas down about your purpose, because I know it's hard, child. If you guys like this purpose book and you want to go more in depth about like the purpose project book, let me know in the comment section, and maybe we can do another episode using like this, like continuing on from the same pages, because like I said, this book asks like the hard hitting questions that we need to answer if we want to figure out what our purpose is. So I think it's very helpful, and if you do want to get any of these books, I think this one is very worth it. I think all of them are worth it, but this is definitely a must buy. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all of your support for the coffee and devotional series. Like, I didn't know that you guys will watch, so like, thank you so much. I love you so much. I'm about to hurry up and get this up for you guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next coffee and devotionals video. Somebody remind me to get creamer, and I'll also see you in my next weekly vlog. I love you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.